it's Russ from Pilates Guy, and I've created a routine here today for you guys who struggle to put your socks on standing up. Half the guys I played rugby with aren't able to put their socks on standing up, let alone some of my older clients who struggle with kind of mobility and balance. So this routine is actually designed to improve your hip mobility and improve your stability and balance when you're trying to perform this everyday task. Back when my pain was at its worst with my back, I struggled to put my boxer shorts on in the mornings without having to sit down, let alone my socks. And nowadays I've got no problem, actually getting dressed without having to sit down all the time. So as I say, I've created this routine. Hopefully it's helpful, and please give me a shout if you've got any questions.
Okay, exercise 1 is just a one leg balance. You just transfer weight into one leg and then lift your heel away from the floor on the other leg, or let your foot hover, or bring your knee up higher while staying tall, keeping your core engaged, and just do 1 minute on each side. So exercise 2 starts very much the same. It's a one leg balance, but this time we're going to bring a hip hinge into this. So a one leg hip hinge. We're going to lengthen the other leg behind, engaging the glute, keeping the core engaged, keeping a neutral spine. You can let that leg lift if you like, or keep the toe on the floor. Arms can hang, but keep those shoulders back and down. And it's 1 minute on each side, controlling up to the top into a balance before you relax. Just an option for exercise 2 is that you can keep your toe on the floor the whole time, just tracing the floor if you struggle with your balance. Exercise 3 is a stretch of the hip by bringing your knee in towards your chest and squeezing for 3 lots of 20 seconds before changing to the other leg. Exercise 4, we're going to start off in the same position with the knee squeezing in, but then we're going to open the knee up to the side, keeping both bum cheeks on the floor. You can take your arm the opposite way to keep your shoulders down if you like, just stretching the inner hip, inner thigh. And after 20 seconds, just bring the knee across the body and stretch in the opposite direction, letting your arm go in the opposite direction. And repeat this 3 times each way. After a quick release of knees to chest, the next stretch exercise is going to be a glute stretch. So lying on your back with your feet flat on the floor, you're going to cross one leg over the other. And you're then going to pull that knee over towards your opposite shoulder and hold for 3 lots of 20 seconds, stretching into your glutes, and then swap sides. Next, we're going to hold knees to chest. You can either just squeeze your knees in towards your chest, you could take your arms under, grab your thighs and pull those knees towards your shoulders. You can even grab your feet and pull those knees down towards your armpits if you like. You can let your upper body lift or keep it on the floor. That's 2 lots of 30 seconds. Exercise 7 is our figure 4 stretch. So you're going to take one heel over to your opposite knee. You're going to reach through, grab the thigh, bring that in towards you, feeling that stretch around your glutes, your hip, and into your piriformis. 2 lots of 20 seconds. You can intensify this by pushing that knee out, as you'll see I'm doing there, whilst bringing the leg in towards you. Okay, so number 8 is our hip flexor stretch. Kneeling with 90 degrees in each leg. You're going to tuck your tailbone under, staying tall, engage your glute, ease gently forward until you feel that stretch intensify. Take a little rotation, hand going to opposite knee just to intensify this. And you want to hold for 3 lots of 20 seconds and swap sides. And the exercise I forgot, the roll down. So standing tall, core must be engaged. You take a big breath in, and as you breathe out, tuck your chin to your chest. Let your head hang like a dead weight. Then you're going to let your shoulder blades separate and your arms slide forward. Just let your arms hang like a dead weight. Keeping the weight in the front of your feet now, you just start to peel over towards the floor, letting the dead weight of the head and arms pull you down towards the floor. Trying to tuck your tailbone at the early part of this exercise. When you do get to your maximum, whether that's hands on your shins, feet, or the floor, you're going to take a few deep breaths, 2 or 3 deep breaths as you stretch it out. And then you start to rebuild, restack. When your hands get to your knees, little tuck of your tailbone. And then restack, rebuild, coming up to roll your shoulders, lengthen up through your neck. And you do this 3 times.
So hopefully that little routine was useful for you. Just improving that strength and that balance through the balance work, improving that hip mobility, able to get those knees a little bit higher with a little bit more control. If you've got any questions, as I said, please feel free to get in touch. It's russ@pilatesguy.co.uk, or you can just go to the website, which is www.pilatesguy.co.uk. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and hopefully speak to you again soon.